Bitcoin is struggling while the US stock market is literally setting new all-time highs once again here. So on today's update video, I will be discussing the imminent short term on Bitcoin. I'm going to be talking about the liquidation heat map. I'm going to be talking about the most important news events, which is right now playing out here, because there are some very important things happening in the market right now you really need to know about here. Bitcoin creating massive volatility, showing us a slight little fake out of this major consolidation phase. I'm gonna be exactly talk about it on today's update video, so don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1000 likes will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards today's update video. So to kick off the video, I straight away want to be going into some very important news articles, because yes, right now we know that for a fact over 75,000 users have lost over 286 million US dollars in the Libra coin from Javier. And that is of course extremely bad for the market. And also yesterday we started to see the FTX repayments really starting to happen. And so far the first group, everyone under 50,000 US dollars on their account, are receiving funds right now. And this group of creditors hold around $1.2 billion worth of value. And so far they have already all been paid out here. So that is already an extremely bullish thing here. But what I actually just found out of is that actually the remaining of the money could still take like 2 or 3 months before it really is going to come back here, since they're doing it in group stages, and this was just the first group of distribution. So that is of course important to understand. Also yesterday, a strategic Bitcoin reserve has been proposed in the Texas Senate, and that is of course ultimately an extremely bullish thing here, that the US Senate in Texas is talking about a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Honestly, I am very excited for the news that just came out about this as well. Then also BNB got listed in Hong Kong, which is of course extremely bullish. And also US officials are saying that Russia has agreed to appoint a team to end the conflict between Ukraine here. So of course, ultimately, if there's going to be peace, no more war, it is going to be extremely bullish for the crypto market. Then, of course, if I'm looking at Bitcoin on the imminent short term, we have so far not filled up the CME gap. But like I said in previous videos, it's like 99% of the times that we do fill up these CME gaps, usually within like 72 hours. Now we're about 72 hours in here, so it's not filled up here. So do we need to be worried? No, not necessarily, because sometimes we do also fill them up on Thursdays or Fridays, and maybe even next week here. So yeah, so far we're still creating a CME gap. And if we're looking at the liquidation heat map, we once again grabbed even more liquidity on the lower side, which was laying there. And now we're building up even more liquidity on the top side. To be exact, over 190 million US dollars worth of short Bitcoin liquidations will be getting liquidated whenever we do hit 99,000 US dollars. And if I'm looking at Bitcoin, I mean, it is really lagging behind the stock market, because the stock market continuously is setting new all-time highs here. Well, in fact, Bitcoin is of course still struggling ever so slightly and in this major consolidation phase. And I stated in many videos before that of course we're currently in a consolidation where we're creating of course higher lows together with lower highs. The breakout will basically also give us a confirmation whether we're going to be having a further continuation lower or further continuation higher. But since we did broke the upward sloping trend line right here, I can really start to say that maybe we are heading lower here. But of course we are seeing a slight strong reversal back towards the upside. So still, for me, I want to be seeing that confirmation of that break below this level right here with some confirmed volume and some confirmed continuation towards the lower side. So still, ultimately, Bitcoin is still consolidating on the daily time frame. You can still see it as well. Bitcoin is still in this consolidation phase, and really whenever we do see a clear direction on any side of this, we are going to be seeing of course that bigger continuation for Bitcoin. So looking forward towards that here. Ultimately as well, we're creating a major descending triangle, and the moment where we are going to be breaking of course below the support line or above the resistance line is where we're going to be seeing that next major breakout occur for Bitcoin. So far it has not happened yet so far here. Also on the weekly time frame, we're still seeing consolidation on Bitcoin. And on the spot Bitcoin ETF, we're still waiting for the BlackRock data. So far, we have seen quite negative days here recently on the spot Bitcoin ETF here. But yeah, there's nothing we really can do about it. And of course, it's really reflected also in the Bitcoin price section, what we can see on the bigger perspective right here. Then also looking, of course, at what is going to be likely happening next for Bitcoin. It is all about a catalyst. To be very honest, like every single move, and I've discussed this many times before, in the market has had a catalyst. Here we saw Tesla buying Bitcoin, sending the prices higher. Then, of course, Tesla dumped Bitcoin on the top side, sending the prices lower again here. Then only later, of course, we had a massive bear market. Then in this bear market, we got the news of the spot Bitcoin ETF here. Ultimately, that was the driver and the reason why we pushed up higher. Then it got accepted. We pushed up even higher than that. Then, of course, we had Donald Trump, who was, of course, saying he was quite positive about Bitcoin. And then whenever he went in office, we had another big push towards the upside. So basically, like you can see on the chart on Bitcoin, every single move we do create has got something of a catalyst. Every single move on Bitcoin has got something to do with what is happening in the real world. So we do also have the Bitcoin strategic reserve. If this is going to get accepted, we are most likely going to be just pushing higher. If this is not, we're most likely going to dump lower again, because this is going to be the major catalyst we're waiting up for right now here. I mean, the previous one was, of course, the ETF. Then, of course, we had the Donald Trump announcement. And, of course, Donald Trump going into office. And now it's the strategic Bitcoin reserve. If that does come or it doesn't, will determine, of course, the next major move in the price action on Bitcoin right now here. So that is really much where I'm looking forward towards. We're just seeing a lot of consolidation around this region, just like we saw back in February, March 2024. And now, of course, the same in 2025 here. Then, of course, also we're just going to be looking purely at the bigger perspective of this map here. We do see that we're just right now in that post-halving rally. And really, the post-halving rally usually lasts for, what is it, about 500 to 600 days here. And now we're about 300 to 400 days already in here. I mean, to be exact, we're 300 days in here. So maybe we've still got another 200 days of a rally. But it's definitely not going to be much longer from off this point onwards. So yeah, I do really also think that, yeah, indeed, the market is going to come at a certain point where it is going to be topping out. And we want to be exiting the market. I do believe right now is not the time yet here. But of course, we're going to come closer and closer towards this point eventually, where we do want to be pivoting the markets. Then also, guys, if you right now want to be trading Bitcoin, meme coins, altcoins, whatever, guys, the best way to do so is definitely on the Blofin exchange. And if you right now sign up an account using the highest link in the description of today's video, you can claim an insane $100,000 deposit bonus by signing up an account using that link below, guys. And with Bitcoin right now really compressing, and so far the compression looks to be not over yet here, we could still be in for a massive move any moment, anytime soon here. So very much looking forward towards that here. Hopefully we're going to be seeing a major breakout coming for Bitcoin anytime soon. And of course, I'm going to be trying to, of course, benefit from it with my spot trading and leverage trading account here on Blofin. Further on, I mean, the entire altcoin market cap really looks like it's going to be exploding, only it hasn't exploded yet here. Ethereum really is sitting at a legendary support line. Ethereum is one of the most hated coins right now in the market, and that is why I really like it here. And that is why I have been accumulating it so aggressively recently as well here. I mean, I do have opened up some leverage long positions on Ethereum right now on this level right here, and hopefully it is going to be bouncing much higher from off this point here. So looking forward towards that here. But anyways, guys, this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, learn something from it, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys back again tomorrow on another update video. Peace out. Goodbye.